List of 15 celebrities with the coolest cars. Do you know what your favorite celebrity drives? Perhaps they have passed you on the road and you didn't even know who it was. Today, we share 10 popular celebrities who have the coolest cars. Watch till the end to know exactly which car to look out for next time. Right before we begin, are you subscribed to our channel? If you're not, you're wasting a lifetime opportunity of the best entertainment. Number 15, Justin Bieber. If you are a believer, then you know Justin loves black cars. He has 5 very expensive and unique cars. It was really hard to select one from the collection, so we'll just name them all. Let's start off with the 1965 Lincoln Continental. This is the classic car for all vintage car lovers. He got the car in 2015 on his 21st birthday. A friend had bought it for him as a gift. Where does one apply to get such friends? This car is elegant and beautiful in its own right. A pimped one like the one Justin has costs about $40,000. He also owns a Cadillac CT-SV Coupe, Fisker Karma, Range Rover, and a Porsche 997 Turbo. That's one hell of a collection. Our next celeb has been on all sports headlines and has often received the Footballer of the Year award. Can you guess who he is? Number 14, David Beckham. David has multiple titles. He is a dad, a husband, a model, brand ambassador of several companies, and most notably, one of the best soccer players. He is worth $900 million. What else is there to do with all that money than spend it on luxurious things, including the best cars? Together with his wife Victoria Beckham, they own a collection of the most exquisite and expensive cars. We decided to select the vintage Aston Martin V8 Vantage convertible. Why? Because there is simply no other car like this. Also, it comes in a unique deep red color that's not a common color for most Aston Martins. The final reason why we chose this car among the dozens parked in their garage is because they were recently spotted cruising in Madrid, Spain with it. This car costs a whopping $90,000. Number 13, Nicki Minaj. Most Lamborghini lovers had a lot to say when Nicki showed up with her brand new car. She had just launched her clothing line, and what better way to celebrate this but to buy yourself a Lambo? Being Nicki, I wasn't surprised that she painted the whole car pink. Not everyone was happy with this. She received a lot of backlash from people all over the world who claimed she had ruined the car, a Lamborghini Aventador. What do you guys think? Well, she didn't really respond to any of the haters. Well, if you can afford a $400,000 car, you probably don't give a hoot about what anyone has to say about it. She is the most influential millennial and the richest and youngest self-made billionaire. I bet you know who she is, but do you know her favorite car? Find out right next. Number 12, Kylie Jenner. First off, before we give up any more details about this mega babe, let's give a round of applause for her achievements. While most people might still argue that her fame and prosperity was a result of her sister Kim's dirty work, if you know what I mean, we still applaud her for creating an empire like no other. Kylie is worth $1 billion. She bought her first house at the age of 19. Her garage is full of the most luxurious cars, some of which are custom made and only available on up to 6 months pre-order. The most expensive in her yard is the LaFerrari Aperta. This has to be the most fascinating car in her collection. It comes in jet black and red seats and is estimated to cost about $1.4 million. The car is said to be a gift from Travis Scott after she gave birth to their daughter Stormy. In a video she posted on Instagram, she is heard saying "push present" in the background. I mean, just wow. If you think all these celebrities do is gift their spouses with cars worth millions of dollars, then you're probably right. You won't believe how much this next billionaire did for her husband. Number 11, JayZ. There is no way JayZ would miss this list. At the age of 49 with a net worth of $1 billion and an even wealthier wife, you bet he drives the best cars money can buy. JayZ has an established empire in the music industry that rakes in millions every year. He sure does love a full life of luxury, and his wife was well aware of this when she got him a Maybach Accelero. Not only is this car the most expensive in the world at about $8 million, it is also one of the fastest. Its beautiful V12 engine has an incredible 700 horsepower and is able to go 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 4 seconds. One word for this car: damn! Don't we all just need a Beyonce in our lives? Number 9, Kendall Jenner. The Jenner sisters are quite fascinating. At such a young age, they have achieved what most people their age only dream about. Kendall Jenner has been modeling for a while now. She has contracts with the biggest brands in the world. Recently, she was listed as the highest paid model in the world. With achievements comes money. With money comes luxurious cars and houses. Certainly, she has quite a lot of extra money to spend. 2 years ago, she purchased a black 1969 Chevrolet Camaro SS convertible. out of all her cars, this particular one caught our attention. It also happens to be the only vintage car she owns. This car is quite rare. What's impressive about all of this is that the 23-year-old model appreciates a car that was released 26 years before she was even born. Number 8. Drake. In September 2015, Drake released his collaborative mixtape dubbed What a Time to Be Alive. In one of the hit songs, the rapper talks about his new car. He mentions, "I just got the Mercedes Pullman. You never heard of it, you gotta hit up Google." Yes, we have never heard of it, and yes, we had to hit Google. Turns out the Mercedes Maybach S600 Pullman is a luxurious, one-of-a-kind sedan. It sort of resembles a small limo. The car looks like one a mob boss would want. To get it, Drake parted with $500,000. This was not a problem, as he is worth more than $50 million. Number 7. Simon Cowell. Simon is the meanest and scariest judge on the earth. His harsh words and mean comments have clearly paid off. He was recently listed as the highest paid television personality with an earning of $95 million a year. With that kind of money, it's no surprise that the media mogul owns one of the most expensive cars in the world, a Bugatti Veyron. The car costs $1.7 million, and it is worth it. The sleek Bugatti must be one of the very few things in the world that can make Simon smile. That and his current partner, whom he stole from his best friend. Number 6. Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo is known as the environmentally cautious celebrity. A few years ago, he invested in Fisker, a company that manufactures plug-in hybrid cars. He also bought a car from the company valued at $600,000. The vehicle is quite unique compared to the other hybrid models. It has that high-end Lambo look, yet runs on electricity. Sadly, the company ran bankrupt in 2014, but Leonardo still drives his car. Number 5. Beyonce Knowles. From owning properties all over the world to private jets and divine jewelry collections, we did some digging in to find out which car Beyonce drives. Her favorite car to drive around in is a family van. This, however, is no ordinary van. It's a high-end Mercedes customized van with almost everything you would ever need inside. More like the one Scott Disick. The van has a fully functional bathroom, a lavish sitting area, TV, and can easily be converted into an office. No wonder she loves it. The Mercedes currently costs about $200,000. Number 4. Kanye West. Anyone who enjoys a good laugh probably likes all of the random fan and paparazzi videos starring Kanye West. In one of his best, he's cruising in his Lamborghini Aventador and has plenty to say about how sick his ride is. There isn't really anything we haven't seen Kanye in at this point. From Mercedes-Benz AMGs to Ferraris to Rolls-Royce to Bentley to custom trucks, Kanye drives what he wants to drive when he wants to drive it. If we're to make anything from his latest publicity grab, he'll be producing some sort of car in the next 10 years. We imagine the car will be groundbreaking in technology, able to feed off the energy of things around it, and if Kanye's driving it, able to run indefinitely on the fuel of his ego. Just kidding, Kanye. Don't put us on social media blast. Actually, go ahead. Number 3. Jay Leno. Jay Leno is an easy top spot on this list. What doesn't Jay have? That would be the question to ask. Jay doesn't have one garage full of cars, he has a warehouse. We're not exactly sure how many cars, trucks, and motorcycles Jay Leno owns at present, but we imagine it to be somewhere close to 200 vehicles. Wasting no time in addressing the coolest of his incredible collection, 2014 McLaren P1, 1986 Lamborghini Countach, 1969 Lamborghini Miura P400S, 1963 Chrysler Turbine car, a rarely produced car that runs on pretty much anything flammable, Jaguar XK120M Coupe, 1930 Bentley G400. These cars aren't even a scratch on the surface. Bottom line, this is the guy who owns a motorcycle that is powered by a small jet turbine. We'd imagine a tour through Jay's garage would be a 2-day affair. Number 2. Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren is a name that is iconic in the fashion industry. The man who made polo shirts has a great love of fashion, but also the great outdoors and automotive engineering. Ralph Lauren is so into cars that his collection has been offered as an auto show. You can't go wrong publicizing your brand by getting outside of the box. It was just for a different kind of runway. If you were to step into Ralph Lauren's garage, you wouldn't feel like you were in a garage, rather the showroom for one of the world's finest automotive dealers. Carpeted flooring, vehicles resting on platforms, showroom-style comfort, everything you'd expect from someone who is worth an estimated $6.4 billion. Some of the finest automotive forms in Ralph's collection: the 1964 Ferrari 250 LM, 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing Coupe, 1955 Porsche 550 Spyder. Number 1. Chris Brown. Chris Brown may not have the best taste in social interaction, especially when he feels he's being threatened as an alpha, but when it comes to cars, he knows and appreciates precision engineering. Chris has been cruising in hot rides since he hit it big in the music industry, and he has a love for everything exotic. Sadly, he has a history of treating his cars better than he does people, but we're hopeful he's working a lot of that stuff out in therapy. If you met the guy in person, you'd be shocked. He's one of the more humble celebrities you'd come across. Back to cars. Chris has been known to roll in everything from a Lamborghini Gallardo to a custom Lamborghini Aventador that is done in a shade of blue you've never seen before. And how about that Rezvani Beast he bought back in 2015? The car cost him a whopping $180,000. We hope you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.